Was Abraham Lincoln a president?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was just a whatever publical figure.
Welcome back to Delulu Diaries, where the timelines don't match, but the receipts always do. Today I'm here with Mr. Delulu.
Hello.
And we're going to be going over the Rarity timeline as told by Amberlynn.
So, Rarity is the cat?
Rarity is her cat that she lost. I think she had her for like 8-ish years.
Okay.
And this is going to be getting into the video where she talks about her going missing. Just real quick before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to BB301 and Shell Whitfield 1905 for giving me my first super chats. I appreciate that so much. Anytime you guys give me any money at all, it literally means the world, because I know that you guys had to work really hard for it, and that means that I'm doing something right in my content, that you feel like you want to give me a little tip for the work that I put in. So I really, really appreciate that. But let's go ahead and get into the video.
Hey guys, so I really did not want to make this video, and I'm only making it because people have found out and it's already on a reaction channel. But yes, my cat Rarity is missing and I have done nothing but cry. It happened 2 nights ago and I put full blame on myself because there's a yard and that's where I let the dogs out to go to the bathroom, and it's through like a glass door, and I've just had a lot on my mind with everything that's been going on. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I've just been going through a lot, and I wasn't thinking, and I left the glass door open just like, I don't know, like this much. And I'm telling you, when I noticed, it was like 20 minutes later, but it literally just takes a second. And Rarity is like one of the most adventurous cats, the most loving. And just like, when I lived in Kentucky, actually, I would sometimes let her go onto the porch because we had like a gate, and she would just roll around in the dirt. Like, she just loved it for some reason, and like, she just wanted to venture out. I know, she just wanted to see. Like, I don't know where the she is, and it's been just like, literally.
Okay, no way. I don't buy this for 1 second. This is some like covering up murdering your husband sort of bullshit. Something about this ain't right.
So what parts specifically do you find suspicious so far?
Well, she opened up. She's like, okay, the only reason I'm making this video is because people called me out.
Right.
And so that was kind of a weird way to start the video. But then she's just being very emotional, very, very uncomposed for something like this 2 days after the fact. Front-loading the theories and the explanations here, and I don't know, something about her demeanor just strikes me as being real off. Maybe it's because I'm expecting her to be a psychopath, so I'm biased already. But I got bad juju about this. Also,
the way that she says that the door was open and it only takes a second for a cat to get out, but then she goes, "Oh, but I didn't notice for 20 minutes."
Yeah, and then
that's kind of a large discrepancy.
Well, I mean that's okay. I mean, part of it's like, oh, he's a very adventurous cat.
Well, I think it's just like letting herself off the hook a little bit by being like, oh, well, it could have happened even if I just had the door open for a second.
Yeah.
But it's like, but you didn't have the door open for just a second, though.
Yeah, and on top of that, cats usually come back. I mean, you know, they know where their bread's buttered. They know where their food bowl is
I forgot that I did not give you this context, and that's my bad. She's visiting her girlfriend in Wisconsin, so she just took these cats across the country to a new area that they're not familiar with.
Oh, okay.
And this is filmed in November, and it's been rainy, cold, wet. So it's hard to trace the scent back to the house. So I'll give her that one. But before she left, everybody was telling her, don't take your pets, just hire a pet sitter, because this trip was only supposed to be 2-3 weeks long.
Yeah.
And then when she got there, we all figured out that she was like trying to essentially like force herself to move in with Emily. She just showed up with all her shit.
Okay.
So I'll give her the point on that. And that's my bad for forgetting to tell you that very important detail. But okay, let's continue.
Sorry. Tommy has helped so much. Like, I just feel so just like defeated, and Tommy has made like online posters and put it on different websites, and like went outside, and we've been like yelling her name, and like it's been torture, literally, because you guys know Rarity is my world. Like, and I know a lot of you hate me and have whatever you want to say about me, but Rarity was my literal life. And like, you guys know how much she loved me too, and it's just just hell.
Hang on a second. Are we still talking about the same cats and dogs that she supposedly lets out that were like shitting on mattresses and were like destroying her guest room? And is this further on in the timeline, or are we still talking about that Amberlynn with her pet situation?
That is still, so once she moved in girlfriends, the situation improved because the girlfriends all take care of the pets, but it is the same pets that she let sit in squalor like that. Also,
It's like, all I can think about is like, is she okay? Like, where is she? Like, is she cold? And it's raining outside. I know a lot of you care about my pets too, and it's like, if you're not hearing anything, then that's a good thing. Like, everything is good. And like,
okay, so she just said if you're not hearing anything, it's a good thing, but she opened up this video by saying that you're only hearing about this happening because a reaction channel posted about it.
How did a reaction channel hear about this if she hasn't talked about it?
So she made a missing poster for her cat, and then one of the reactors that lives in Wisconsin, because it's local, found out about the missing poster, and that started going around, I think, the Facebook groups first, and then people caught wind of that.
Okay, that would make sense. Now, is this cat? I would, okay. Again, giving benefit of the doubt, maybe I shouldn't be. It has a collar with a phone number on it. Like, if somebody finds it, they can say, "Oh, this is."
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the collar situation, but she does not have her pets chipped.
Okay.
loved it here, and like her and Tommy were so sweet. Like Rarity would like sleep on top of her, and like they would play like like and it's like Rarity genuinely loved it here, and all the cats got along, and it's like she went outside because she's adventurous. She just wanted to see, and now I'm afraid, like, what if something bad happened to her? I can't help but like think like the worst, but I just want her back, you know? And I was trying to go through this privately.
Yeah, like her eyes aren't really red. Like she's crying, I guess, a little bit, but she doesn't really look like she's crying.
Well, I don't know if you noticed when I mentioned that she was not red-faced and that she didn't look like she was crying, she dipped her head down and then she cut and then she had tears.
No, I didn't notice
I don't want to
that.
be an but like there's a 50-50 chance on if these are eye drops.
I mean, normally when I've seen someone cry or even get close to crying, their eyes are like bloodshot, you know. I mean,
Well,
you know.
not just that, but like there's nothing going on with the nose, like no snot or anything.
Well, yeah.
I mean, the quality is bad too. So that's why I didn't say anything earlier, but like, yeah, she cut and then her eyes were wet. So I don't know. I mean, for all I know too, she could have like literally cut and like worked herself up into a frenzy to cry, but it doesn't seem very authentic.
Yeah, it all seems real weird, just especially, I mean, of all the ways to make a public statement like, oh, my cat got out. I mean, this is a situation, it happened, you know, like handling it like an adult, instead of getting on camera and just bawling like this, like, something's real weird about this.
Well, the other thing too is that she says Rarity got out because Rarity was really adventurous, which, like, let's just excuse the fact that she left the door open for a second and, you know, that's her fault. She says Rarity was adventurous, but it's been cold and wet and rainy. Most cats, upon exiting the house and it being very cold and wet and rainy, would not want to explore further.
They make a U-turn at that point.
Yeah, especially, I think at this time she's coming from Kentucky, so it's kind of like a mixed season versus it's really, really cold in Wisconsin. So I feel like Rarity wouldn't really want to venture out. And then the door was open because the dogs were outside. So you would think that a cat isn't necessarily going to want to go outside because she has a Chihuahua, but Emily's dog is bigger. So, you know, I would be a little concerned about that unless Rarity went outside and then didn't go back inside because the dog scared her off.
Yeah, I can't really speak on the whole pet dynamics because different people have different pet situations, you know. But already there are enough red flags where I'm kind of suspicious of all this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt really freaking like just defeated. There's just a lot. And I just miss her. I just felt like if a reaction channel made a video about Rarity missing and I come on here and don't say anything, like, it'll just make me look fucking stupid, but I'm also like embarrassed and I'm ashamed and I know it's my fault. But I would never do anything to put any of my animals in harm's way. I've had them all for 8 years around the same time. I got all 3 of my fur babies within the same year span, and they've been with me through so much. Like, they're my world. And without her, it just feels like a huge piece of me is just missing. And I just don't know what else to do. And Tommy, like, without her and the situation, like, I would feel lost. I would feel even more lost than I already do. And we're both hurting. Fucking Tommy loved her too. Like, it's just...
So a couple of things. First of all, for her to say that she feels like embarrassed and ashamed and that she knows it's her fault, I do think that that's mostly a accurate statement. I do think she probably feels like that no matter how this situation came about. But in terms of her saying that she's keeping it together because she has Tommy, I think important context for you to know is that the night that Rarity went missing, they had a huge fight where Emily said that she was sending Amberlynn back home because she just can't take the abuse anymore.
Ah,
and so
plot thickens.
The speculation, which I wanted to let you form your own opinion first, but the speculation is that Amber may have done something to the cat or allowed a situation for the cat to run away in an attempt to stay in Wisconsin longer.
Yeah, and garner sympathy, I imagine.
Yeah, so I wanted to let you see the first part of the video without that context to kind of form your own opinion, but it seems like you already caught on even without that context.
Well, I mean, I've never... I wouldn't put it past her at this point.
I mean, I still feel very like I don't know exactly what happened, and you can see the rest of the videos and kind of like formulate as you go along, but that is one of the main theories right now is that Amber either put the cat outside thinking that the cat wouldn't run out and that could help her to get Emily to come home to help her look for the cat because Emily was refusing to come home at this time, and then Rarity just ran off, or that Amber did something to the cat in order to get her to stay. And I kind of lean towards Amber just making a stupid, careless mistake, like putting the cat outside thinking that the cat wouldn't go anywhere. I don't think she would intentionally harm the cat.
Yeah, I don't think Amber would harm the cat, mostly because I just couldn't see her doing something like that because, that gets pretty ugly, and then you have to hide things, and it's a...
Well, and, it's... First of all, I don't think she has the constitution for it.
That, too.
And I don't think that that's, a lot of effort, like you said. But, yeah, I genuinely, as much as I don't like Amber, I can't see her, purposefully hurting a cat, but I absolutely could believe her to be the kind of person that thinks, okay, well, Rarity's been outside before, and she always comes back, so I'm going to put her on the back porch, call Emily home, and then she'll be on the back porch when Emily gets here, and at least then Emily will be in the house and I can bother her.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, but I just want you to form your own opinion as we go along.
So sad, I just want her back, It's just one thing after another, and I don't know how much more my actual heart can take at this point. But please, you guys, I know people hate when I say it because I'm agnostic, but pray, please, and positive thoughts and just all of any positive sort of anything, please.
Wait, is she telling people to pray? Wasn't that trivia thing we did where she was telling someone at a funeral that God isn't real, but condolences.
Almost worse than that. It was right after Beck's mother passed, and they said that they were trying to make peace with it because they knew that their mom was in a better place. And then Amber, answering the question, which was, do you believe in God, said, yeah, no, I don't really believe in God. I'm agnostic.
Well, now that a cat's involved, I see the change of heart here. Okay, all right.
Well, she does this all the time. She says, pray for me, keep me in your thoughts and prayers. But then she brings up all the time that she's agnostic. And I'm like, I personally feel like that's kind of disrespectful to be like, oh yeah, I don't believe in this religion, but do the religious things for my favor. You only believe in it when it benefits you. That's kind of...
Oh, she's a little bit narcissistic, so obviously, yeah.
And already, like, Tommy already has, like, cameras, like, outside of her house, like, security cameras, but we've now also put them in places where, like, Rarity could be, like, I don't know, and I have the app on my phone.
So wait, she's got security cameras and they didn't see the cat leaving, or?
That's what I was just about to say. I don't know where the security cameras are set up, but if you have a front door and a back door and you have multiple security cameras, wouldn't you have one at each of the doors? So then Amber should know exactly when Rarity got out.
Yeah. I'll say. Especially most cameras now, they have, you know, like ours, the motion detectors. So I don't know. That's real suspicious.
Yeah.
So I keep checking, like, over and over, like, is she just, like, walking by? Is she out there? But it's so cold and it's raining.
Oh, that's so fake.
It really does look so fake. And on top of that, I just can't help think, like, how, I don't know if it's ironic or what, but, like, the fact that she got Rarity on a stormy night and she lost her on a stormy night. Like, that feels crazy to me. Just the parallels there.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect by no means, but I have done everything to make sure my pets were always loved and cared for. And it's like, the one time I make a mistake, it's like something that's gonna live with me forever, literally forever. I just want her to come back.
The one time I make a mistake, meanwhile, a room full of cat shit and dog shit and piss and the mattress and okay, all right. I don't know about this whole playing herself up as being the perfect pet parent kind of shit, because it seems like neglect is probably, you know.
Yeah, she also has issues with her dog where the nails have curled under before.
Ugh.
And just recently she got a mask removed off of Twinkie where the mask had been there for like over a year. And she said that a vet told her it was fine, so she just left it. And then she was like finally getting the surgery done when she was demonetized, so she had to beg for money to get the surgery done. And she was like, I fought for this dog so hard to get a diagnosis. I'm like, you haven't mentioned it for months and months and months. You're only getting it addressed now that you have money issues and you need people to support the surgery.
Yeah, that seems...
She's falling short in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. She lost Twinkie too now? How many fucking animals she lose?
She didn't lose Twinkie. This video was made shortly after the Rarity video, and I just thought that you would want to see it. It's only like a minute and a half long.
All right.
Okay, you guys. Hi. So I know because of everything that's been going on, I understand you guys wanting to see Twinkie, I promise. She's right here. Hi. Like, she is safe, she is sound, and I don't know, someone making a fake Twinkie missing poster is like not okay. But, and before, I was like, Twinkie's always safe with me. Like, I love her dearly. She's about to go get a treat. You want to go get a treat? Okay. So, I just thought it was obnoxious where you guys are like, let me see her, let me see her. But now, like, I get it because Rarity's missing, and then, like, there's a missing Twinkie poster. That's not true. And update on Rarity, there is no updates. We're doing everything we can to find her, and it's just been, like, honestly traumatizing and hard. I guess the only updates, like, I can say is, like, we did put food out there, and we were able to see someone else's black cat, but that's an outside cat that we see, like, frequently.
I thought that was kind of funny that she said that she saw somebody else's black cat, because Rarity's not black. She's a gray cat with white markings.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know why she said it like that.
Yeah, that was weird.
So at first we thought it was Rarity and got really excited, but it was not her.
You're sure Rarity's a gray cat?
Rarity's a gray cat with a white blaze.
Weird.
And we also have put her litter box outside, and that's like the new things that we've done because we had a lot of people say that we should do that, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even think of that. So thank you guys for the advice. But we've been going around neighborhoods. We have been putting posters on every like missing website you can find. Like, we're trying everything we can, and right now we just kind of feel like very defeated. But thank you guys for the support. Again, Twinkie is okay. Wasabi is also okay. It's just been really hard, but I understand because of like everything that's going on with Rarity why you guys want to see Twinkie now. Before I didn't think it was justified, but now I do think it's justified because I know you guys care about my pets as well. Anyways, Thank you guys for the support. Bye.
She named the cat Wasabi.
Yeah, that was a whole thing too. We might have to visit that on another.
Why is everything a rabbit hole with this woman?
I don't make the rules, man.
No.
But anyways, I thought it was really funny that she said that she was grateful that people told her to put like the food and litter box outside as a way to get Rarity back, because she didn't think about that. Because if you think about it,
That's the first thing you should do, yeah.
well, I'll give her the pass that she doesn't know that, but she doesn't work. She stays home all day. Your cat went missing. You can't do a Google search to see what you should do to help get your cat back, because that would be like the first result. I don't blame her for not knowing off the top of her head, but like, that tells me she didn't even Google it.
Yeah, I was gonna say for that to not be her first, like, I wouldn't even mention that. That would just be an assumption that you leave food out, and then the cat comes and gets the food, and then you see him on the cameras and you let him in.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I just think it's funny how she says that she didn't think it was justified for people to be asking where Twinkie was, but now that she's lost a pet, that she thinks it's okay. Because the thing is that people were asking where Twinkie was because she's not a fit pet parent. And now Rarity is gone. And so this just shows why people were asking. And once again, I have to bring up the fact that she only brought it up because a reactor said something. So if a reactor didn't, she would have never said anything. So, like, I think people were justified asking where Twinkie was even before Rarity went missing.
Yeah, and for someone who lives their entire life online like this, for her to wait so long before posting that really heartbroken, whatever, dramatic tears and all that video seems unusual. Like, I would imagine that would be a same day thing, like panicking, like, guys, the cat got out, what do I do, sort of thing, instead of after getting called out, then you do all the waterworks.
Well, and also, like, you know, yes, she has a lot of haters online, but people do genuinely care about her pets, and she knows that. So
probably more they care about her.
Despite being ashamed, you would think, like, if it was me, I'll just say this. If it was me and I had a pet go missing and a lot of people on the internet didn't like me, I would say, hey guys, I know you guys don't like me, but my pet is missing. If you are in my area, if you could please keep an eye out for my pet, because that's more eyes on the street, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so this one is where she tells us exactly how it happened. Now, keep in mind, this is version 1 of 5.
Well, there's more to this?
There's going to be a part 2 where I'm going to walk you through the timelines, but this is her first original story, so I want to make sure that you have this context.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So this video is going to be updates on Rarity, my cat that is missing, and also questions and concerns that I've seen float around. I want to do my diligence and like answering questions, because it just seems like a lot of people are confused, and I know there is a section of people who watch me who stay confused on purpose. I'm not making this video for them. I'm making this video for my supporters and for people who actually care about Rarity. So a big question is, like, what day did she go missing? Did she go missing while you were at the Billie Eilish concert? Like, I'm confused why you're at a concert while your cat is missing. Like,
okay, so I forgot to tell you this because it really irritated people at the time, myself included. So she lost the cat, and then I'll show you.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Wait, go back down. That causes me physical anguish. That angle, something about that is horrible.
This is not about that right now. But that is her playing soccer.
Oh. Ew.
This is Rarity going missing. And then don't get distracted yet.
Oh god, these thumbnails.
And then this is the next video she posted. It says, I can't believe this happened. And then she looks like kind of excited. So people thought that she either found the cat or that something bad happened to the cat, you know?
Okay.
So you click on the video, and the beginning is literally her being like, hey guys, I filmed this before Rarity went missing, just to let you know. And then it's a get ready with me for a Billie Eilish concert.
Oh, geez.
And then the video after that is the best night of my life, with this thumbnail of her like smiling and out on the town having fun. So keep in mind, she says she recorded these two before the cat went missing, but to know that you posted your cat going missing and then uploaded with 2 clickbaity titles the days after, and then the next one is the truth video.
So I'm guessing that somebody has done the research to see about this concert she was at, and they have verified whether or not she was lying about that being before. Okay.
So the concert, obviously being a Billie Eilish concert, everybody knows what city she lived in at the time. So they did verify that if the cat went missing on the night that Amber says that the cat went missing, which there's some text indicating that this was in fact before Rarity went missing, which is good because otherwise it'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But the fact that she still uploaded them, especially the I can't believe this happened, knowing that her previous video was about Rarity going missing was really fucked up.
In slightly bad taste, yes.
Yeah.
What? Billie Eilish concert happened on the 14th. Rarity went missing very early in the morning on the 17th. I was not at a Billie Eilish concert while my cat was missing. I could tell you that. Every time I upload a video now, the question is, why are you doing that instead of looking for your cat? My answer to that is pretty simple. Two things can happen at once. I am working and I'm also trying to look for my missing cat. I'm literally in my bed in the dark editing my videos at like 2 a.m. as it's snowing. And yes, please do not remind me that it is snowing and my cat is outside. I just hope that there is a loving person who found her and is currently taking care of her and just haven't contacted like the animal shelter or anything. That is my absolute hope in this.
So I'm guessing on what she said there that Rarity did not have a collar, because then why would she say she hopes somebody took the cat in and contacts the shelters, not her?
Yeah, that is...
Go through random moments where I literally have the biggest breakdowns and I'm like, all right here is so dry and painful. Even just like touching it hurts because all I do is cry, it feels like. And I'm just becoming literally a shell of a person. Rarity was everything to me. Like, I know some of you guys would joke around that Rarity was my favorite of the three. That's not true. I don't have a favorite, but you guys would joke about that. I loved her a lot. She just like followed me everywhere, literally everywhere. No matter what room I was in, no matter what I was doing, she was there. So in vlogging moments, you guys saw that because she was always there. Like, she just was attached to my hip and she was just my little best friend. And to not have her and to like, the hardest part of it all is the unknown. Where is she? Is she hurting? Is she scared? Is she cold? Like, does she feel lonely? Like, it's just so much. Or is she having the freaking time of her life? Like, the world is her oyster. I don't know. Cats don't run away. They explore. And they explore too hard, and then they get lost. That's what happened with Rarity.
So it's not her fault, just so you guys know. It's not her fault. It's just that cats like to explore. And it's actually Rarity's fault, because Rarity just explored too hard.
Yeah, cats explore too hard. I mean, okay.
It's not that her owner left the door open in a brand new environment that's wet so you can't smell the trail to get back to your house. Or the fact that her owner didn't even think to put out food for you the first night or so that you were out. So you might have come back, not been noticed that you were back, and had to leave to find food and shelter.
Yeah.
Definitely none of that. It's just the exploration.
Yeah. A lot of excuses being made here.
100%.
She didn't run away. People were wondering, was she stressed? No, she acted like she owned this house. I was like, Tommy, I think you have a new owner of this house, and it is Rarity.
Okay, so when Rarity went missing, how long had Amberlynn been living in this new house?
She had been there roughly a month to a month and a half.
Okay, so that's probably long enough for a cat to warm up to somewhere new. But I've cats are not usually like, oh, they move somewhere new and they think they own the place. Like, they're usually pretty skittish around new environments.
Yeah, especially because Emily has her own cats, and I think she has one dog. She might have two dogs. And so, you know, it's even harder. It's like easier to take a cat into a place with one, but the more animals there are. Now, granted, I do think that Emily backed up the fact that the pets seemed to mostly get along. Like, the cats got along with the cats and the dogs got along with the dogs.
Rarity isn't like a scared cat. Like, she handles herself so well. She adapts so well. Like, she's just a smart little kitty, and she loved it here. Like, this is really sad, but literally this video I'm about to show you is her laying on Tommy a night before she went missing.
So that's not a black cat, right?
That is not a black cat. Okay, I mean, I guess if it's dark and you don't see the belly, I could kind of think, oh, maybe that's the cat, and then he turns around, you see, no, okay, it's not. But that's a stretch, man. That's...
Well, and his feet are white, too.
Are they? Okay.
Or
So
her feet are white.
Yeah.
she's happy, she's content, she's purring, and it just breaks my heart that like she explored too hard and now I can't find her and I feel like I'm failing, but I'm doing everything I can. I will not be crying in this video. I am being attacked for crying. I'm being attacked for not crying. I'm being told there's no tears when I am crying. I am being told, why are you so horrible? You're not crying. Like, it's just like...
If I can just say, I think it is so distasteful to put these things in the same video. Like, if you're going to make an update on what's going on with your cat, make the update on what's going on with your cat. And if you want to complain about how people are treating you regarding the situation, I think some of what she is saying is valid. Like, people are allowed to do more than just be out on the street looking for their cat 24/7.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you know, it's kind of hard to feel for her when she's coming on here being like, oh, well, you know, my cat didn't run away from me because she was scared of the house and didn't want to be around me. She just explored too hard. And also, you guys need to stop telling me if I'm crying too much or not enough and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's like, she's really deflecting.
It's all about her, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think she really cares that much about the cat. I think that any emotion that she's like welling up is either very, very minimally because of the fact that she has lost the cat, but is mostly otherwise about the background drama going on with Tommy and the backlash that she's receiving.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is happening? I don't know. Which kind of reminds me, people were like, why were you smirking? Why weren't you crying in this video? If you guys remember that video, it's because there was mixed company here. I wasn't the only one here. Tommy wasn't the only one here. There was mixed company, and it's not people I normally film in front of, so I was feeling a little awkward and a little like shy a little bit. People noticed that I seemed a little off.
You didn't have to film at that time. You could have filmed at any time.
And part of this is just like, well, this is what happens when you live your life online as like a public, you know, lol. Is I mean, that's just how it is. It's like if you feel a compulsion to film everything and to post your innermost thoughts on the internet, then like it's all going to be out there and people are going to criticize you for it. So
exactly, yeah.
Is why. People are also asking if the Tommy's Rumors video, which this one right here, was filmed while Rarity was missing. No, absolutely not. People are also asking, like, why do I keep talking in past tense? Like, why did I say, I know you guys loved her, instead of saying, I know you guys love her? My anxiety and my mental health is so bad that my brain keeps going to the worst case scenario.
Okay, previously I didn't think she killed the cat. I'm thinking she might have killed the cat.
This is persuading you different? What's making you think that?
Well, just she's brought up a couple times now, like, oh, the worst case scenario, and I don't know, but, you know, maybe. And I don't know, usually if you start insinuating it's something like that, then it's just the way she's saying it.
I am trying more than anything to stay positive and to think positive and to just like do my diligence as a pet owner. There is a small amount of defeat inside of me, and I don't want to give up. When you hear me speak in past tense, that is why. Is because I'm just having so much anxiety and fear and stuff that it's really getting in my head. Another question I'm getting is, why isn't the yard fenced in? It is a fenced in yard. Another question is like, bro, Amberlynn, like, how did you not notice that the door was open when you let the dogs out? So yesterday I actually filmed exactly what happened and how it happened. So here it is. Okay guys, so instead of explaining how it happened, I want to show you how it happened. I did just get out of the shower, so my hair is wet and a mess. Don't mind that. So usually I take the dogs out and this curtain.
Wait. Oh, okay. Maybe I guess she's about to show us, but hold up. One, you have a fenced-in yard. Two, you said it was it was storming, right? Like she said, it was raining or something like that. And
no, in Wisconsin they don't get storms like they do down south, and so storming for them is like what we would consider a summer shower here.
Yeah, but still, if it's raining out, you don't like if you leave the door open while it's raining, you're gonna know you left the door open. It's not like.
I do think it was snowing, not raining.
Okay.
But she will explain what has become a viral moment in Girl World.
Oh, all right. So, all right.
So buckle in.
All right, I'm buckling in.
It is usually open, so I just close it like that. But when it happened, it was 5 a.m. Yes. And this is closed. And when I closed this door, I thought I closed the door. It seemed like I did. I was half asleep with a million things on my mind. And this is how far I left it open. Like, the most simple mistake of the world can happen in less than a second.
And again, not less than a second, 20 minutes. And also, like, we have a sliding glass door. I have never once needed to see the door close to know it closes. It makes a very, like, thunk when you hit the wall, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If she had closed it and had bounced back, then I could see that, but that doesn't make sense.
No. And also, again, why are you leaving the door open? Like, when we let the dog out, you slide the door open, you let him go out, you close it.
Well, she's saying it was an accident.
Oh, I guess, but still, like, why are you leaving the door open?
Also, do you think there's anything potentially suspicious about the fact that she's doing pet care? Because a lot of people were like, there's no fucking way that she let her cat out or her dog out at 5 a.m. Like, absolutely, Tommy was taking care of the pets.
Yeah, I mean, so that's the thing. If she claims that she's up until 2 a.m. editing videos, is she really getting up at 5 a.m. to let the dog out? And also, if it's snowing, like, that's the thing. Snow is freaking cold, man. Like, if it's outside snowing like it is in this video here, you will feel that inside. So unless you leave it open and then you go into another room for 20 minutes, then you're gonna know that door's open in a pretty short time.
Well, let's see how long it takes her to notice.
Oh.
Literally ruin and shatter your whole life. Like, a lot of people were confused saying that I leave the door open for the dogs to go outside. No, it happened after the dogs came back inside. And the only reason why I noticed is because the spot you guys always see me sitting in is literally right here. This is the dining room, by the way. So after I let the dogs back in, I was just doing things around the house. It was like 20 minutes later. I sat down in the chair and I felt like a super cold breeze. And I was like, that's weird.
She's not going to do it in this video. I'm just going to tell you. So in one of her recap videos, I don't know which one, she goes, and that's when I felt the cold breeze. And that's like a sound bite that goes around. I thought she was going to say it. I was so excited.
That's pretty good.
And then I put 2 and 2 together. I came over here. It's like I said, these were closed. I opened these. I like peeked around the corner and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And then that's when I knew. That's when I knew. And a lot of people are confused on like when it happened. It was the 17th at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I'm telling you, we searched this house high and low and searched like surrounding areas outside of the home. And then that's when we put it online that Rarity was missing, and the haters have officially made it to where Rarity's poster is even being taken down from websites because of the fake Twinkie one, which is...
Okay, so regarding what she's saying about Rarity's posters being taken down and stuff, first of all, I don't think that's accurate. I don't actually recall any receipts of that happening. Second of all, the poster she made was completely inaccurate. And so,
was it a black cat?
well, I think that the speculation, and I think that Emily may have confirmed, is that Emily made the poster because Amber couldn't be bothered.
Oh.
So she says that she made the poster. Now, granted, I will give her this. There were 2 posters made. There was a poster that was hung up in town, and there was an online poster that was sent to the community shelter or something like that. And I don't know if she made the one that was printed out and hung around town. But the one that was posted online was definitely made by Emily because, like, the age and weight was wrong.
Okay.
So unfair and so wrong. And it's taking away, ultimately saving Rarity's life. Like, it is literally that easy for it to happen. And so many of you have contacted me on Instagram saying that, like, the same thing has happened to you guys. Where, like, cats can slip out the door in literally half of a second.
Okay, so I understand what she's saying about, like, cats go missing all the time and stuff like that, which is true. Like, I think most people who have a pet have either had a close call or had an animal escape at one point or the other. Important context. I was just going to wait for you to hear it yourself, but, like, she's just getting ridiculous with this. No matter what version of events that you look at, the minimum amount of time in these timelines that she took to look for this cat is 5 hours.
Okay.
So it's not like most people who would have a cat escape and immediately go run after it. I mean, we
Right.
have a dog that's gotten out before, and I literally hightailed it down the street
Oh, yeah.
and got him back within like 10 minutes.
Well, now, but with a cat, though, sometimes it's a little bit harder to notice if they're missing, because cats a lot of times will keep to themselves. And now, I think our cat is needy enough that I'd probably notice within an hour or two. I've had cats in the past where if you didn't see her all day, then,
But by her account, she noticed 20 minutes later that the door was open. She
Yeah.
did not check the house for the cat.
no, that's fair.
So that to
And
me,
especially if you claim your cat is adventurous, that'd probably be my first
correct.
thought.
And so that's the other thing people are saying is really suspicious. So I don't like her grouping herself in with people who've lost their cats, because usually if something like that happens, it's like, oh, I was opening the door to like come in or leave and the cat just booked it. And, you
Yeah.
know, so like, yes, there are circumstances where it's not neglectful. Your cat just like flew the coop
Yeah.
and you can't really do much about that. But for most people, either their cat like really booked it and they watched the cat get away, or, you're able to get your pet back pretty quickly. you
Yeah.
know?
Like, I am always so mindful and careful about things like this. I know that Rarity is adventurous. I know that she has the desire to explore literally everything. So I always have to be super careful. But like, I literally thought I closed the door because it's a routine that I do every single day. And I'm being called neglectful for it. And it's just like, it hurts. And it's like, if you call me neglectful for that, then you're calling every single person who has a missing animal neglectful, and that's not the case.
Oh, that is some grade A manipulation bullshit right there. That is here we go. That's the juicy shit. If you say I'm being something or other, then you're saying everyone who's a victim is being neglectful. All right, now that kind of generalization there is that's a flag.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
It's so great. That's why I wanted to give you the greater context, because if she had looked her house up and down the second she found out that her cat was missing and then walked outside and couldn't find it, I would even take the excuse of the fact that she's a 500-pound woman and she can't walk very far to check.
Yeah.
But the fact that I can't wait for you to hear the timelines because some of them are so ridiculous. No matter what step 2 was, because it's different in all of the versions of events, none of them was her looking around the house immediately for the cat. And any pet owner will tell you, the second you see that a door has been left open, you do the pet check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And so that's crazy. It's literally like saying, like Casey Anthony coming online and saying, like, if you think I killed my kid, then you think that every parent whose kid has gone missing is a killer.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's like,
it's that kind
no.
of, not really projection. Projection isn't the right word for it, but it's something.
It's like you have like specific details in your case that make it suspicious, sis. It's not that people are just being hateful towards
Exactly,
you.
yeah.
You're being sus.
Somebody post in the comments what kind of fallacy or generalization that is, because I know there's a term for it. So hook me up here. Post in the comments.
Mistakes genuinely happen. I am literally beating myself up constantly. I blame myself wholeheartedly for Rarity being missing.
So she blames herself wholeheartedly, but it's Rarity that explored too hard and everybody needs to stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, I am so beyond worried that there's just no words to express the pain and the regret that I have. I should have been more careful, but neglectful, no. I am not that. Did I make a huge, massive mistake? Yes. And I'm going to have to live with that. Again, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support. You guys have been contacting me and Tommy every single time there is like a missing gray and white cat found. And it's been really helpful. And someone messaged and said that they saw a missing gray and white cat actually close to where we are. So that helps us. Like, we stay in our neighborhood when we go out and look. And now we're also going to that spot where someone said that it might have been her that they saw. I have posted all kinds of flyers. Tommy has posted flyers. We have called shelters. I have messaged shelters. We have gone outside. We have gone on foot. We have gone in the truck very slow, with flashlights, without flashlights. We have called her name. We have called her nicknames. We have left out food, the litter, clothes, anything that she can smell and be like, whoa, that's home. So the next step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be posting a money cash reward. I feel like sometimes people will find a cat, especially Rarity, and just see how sweet and loving she is and probably want to keep her. So I'm hoping that, like, if someone does have her, they'll see the cash reward and they'll say, you know what, I'd rather have the cash. I don't know. Why are like cash rewards a thing? I feel like that's the reason why. And it also gives people more of a reason to help look for her. I don't know, but I'm letting you guys know that Tommy and I are doing everything we can, and it's just like, I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared. It feels like I can't continue on with my life until I find her, and it just feels heavy and it feels lonely. And instead of letting like the depression and the pain of losing Rarity keep me from doing what I have to do on a day-to-day basis, her well-being is what is pushing me and pushing me and pushing me.
What does she have to do on a day-to-day basis? She's like, oh, I'm not letting the sadness about Rarity leaving keep me from doing what I need to do on a day-to-day basis. Like, what does she need to do on a day-to-day basis? She posts a vlog.
Yeah.
She doesn't work. She free feeds all the pets, so she doesn't even have to fill their pet food up every day. So what would Rarity's loss be keeping her from doing?
Yeah, no, true.
Now all she's doing is, instead of sitting in bed and laughing at memes, she's sitting in bed and crying, presumably. Yeah. Unless the memes are really important.
I just don't really know what else to say about the situation. Like, I just beat myself up constantly, and I literally hate myself right in this current moment, because it's like, ugh, why couldn't I have just closed the fucking door the whole way? Like, I genuinely don't understand why it had to happen. I am one of those people who are like, everything happens for a reason, but bro, I can't find a reason for this. Thankfully, it's no longer snowing. It has completely melted. So maybe she'll find her way back home before I find her. The looking and the finding and the posting has not stopped. Again, if you guys have any more advice that you want to give me, please message me on Instagram. I am willing to take any and all advice. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Okay, so she said please message me on Instagram. I'm willing to take any and all advice. Keep in mind, she had a friend who she had a falling out with around this time who lives in the area that volunteered to come and help her and Emily look for the cat, and she said no.
Oh, jeez.
So I just feel like maybe she's not willing to take any and all help.
Well, that must have been a really bad falling out.
Okay, y'all, I'm really sorry. I thought I was going to be able to get this out in 2 parts, but we went way longer than I thought we would, so I'm going to have to post it in 3. Usually I don't post on Sundays, but since I already have the footage, I'm going to try my best to get this edited so I can post it up for you tomorrow. But if you made it this far, you already know. Stay Delulu, but not that Delulu. I'll see you in the next one.